Cancer, I'm going to do a reading for you for the next 7 to 10 days, just a short little period of time. So take what works, see what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. So I appreciate you all being a part of my channel. If you appreciate me, hit that like button, boink, right there. Really makes a difference to my channel, and I sure can use the help. So I appreciate that. All right, let's turn to my Cancers and see what's going on for the next 7 to 10 days. All right, let's see. We got the Ace of Cups coming up reversed. What is this all about? All right, we're looking at somebody's relationship. So if you are in a relationship or you have been in a relationship, let's take a look at what's going on. All right, so you know, your overall energy here is the Ace of Cups, not feeling the love. Maybe you're not feeling the love from your person. I think you're wondering what you can do to maybe, you know, get past some of this energy of you not feeling worthy, you not feeling good enough. And I say that because in your recent past, we do have here the Five of Cups. So I feel like something happened between you and your person, and it's left you feeling all kind of one way or another, right? But listen, we've got the Six of Wands coming out. Don't worry. I feel as if this is a hiccup in your life, all right? It happens. When we get together with people, you know, sometimes we have to do what is really right, all right? And you were in a situation with somebody who I think you gave it a lot of chances. I mean, here we've got the Five of Cups. I mean, it's not like, you know, this is a new relationship. I mean, we're at the 5. So, you know, things have happened that has left you questioning whether or not your person is really your person, right? And you want things to work out. I mean, we have the Six of Wands. I mean, you want things to like have a good ending. But at the same time, we have to face things as they really are. And a lot of times, the Five of Cups is all about that. It's like, you know, I've got to really face facts. I got to deal with what's really in front of me and really look at this relationship with clear eyes, all right? So I'm feeling like, you know, in the recent past, I mean, you've really struggled with what will be the next step in trying to maybe make this turnaround or not. And I do feel as if you sit on the fence as to whether or not you want to hang on to this relationship. King of Pentacles, it's sitting over your head. Maybe you're dealing with an earth sign. You know who you're dealing with. But I feel as if, you know, this is somebody who you really want to marry. You want to connect with. This is somebody who, you know, they were your person. But there's some toxic energy around this, Cancer. I mean, look, we have, you know, this Devil card coming up. Again, I'm picking up an earth sign. Maybe they just have a lot of earth in their chart. But here at the base of what's going on is the Judgment card. I don't know whether or not you want to continue feeling the way you do in this relationship. I mean, I think you love them heart and soul. I really do. But I feel like with this Judgment card coming up, you're not sure whether or not you want to keep going because there's some toxic energy between you and them. Yeah, you know, when we get together, I mean, we're on fire here. I mean, when it's good, it's good. But when it's bad, it's bad. And I feel as if, you know, you look at this relationship and you wonder if it's ever going to turn around. So we do have here this page coming up reversed, all right? So maybe your person is a little immature. Maybe they're not ready to really commit. Maybe they sit on the fence, you know, and it's just like they want to be with you, but they don't want to be with you. You know, what's more important, their freedom or this relationship? And maybe this is you wondering, you know, do I really want this relationship or don't I want this relationship? So I feel as if, you know, you are at a crossroads when it comes to this person you are involved with. And I mean, you would love for them to be, you know, your person, but I feel like you want them to grow up. I mean, really, I mean, when I see the Page of Cups with a king, you know, it's like, is this person ever going to grow up? Are they ever going to want to commit? Or am I just wasting my time? I think you really sit here and question whether or not this is really your person. You know, you feel like they are. I mean, you really would love them to be. But the fact that there's been so many disappointments and so much has happened between you and them that, you know, there's history now. And it's just like, do I just like throw in the towel and that's it, this last thing that they do. I mean, because I feel as if they're connected to something, whether they have toxic habits or they just have these ways about them that is just not healthy for a dynamic of a relationship. I feel as if, you're just not sure whether or not this next time when they do this again, whatever this is, whether you want to give them a second chance, because here we sit with the World card and it's reversed. And it's just like, you're at that point, Cancer, either, this works or we close the door. And I think it's more important for you to really honor yourself, all right? And I say honor yourself because the final outcome here is the Empress. All right. And, here's the other thing with that Empress card. It's like, this could be motherhood. This could be, maybe you get pregnant. I mean, now you're pregnant with a guy who doesn't really want to commit and they're a little immature. And do you know what I'm saying? Like, is this one of these outcomes that that's how it's going to end up? And now you're connected to this person for the long haul because now there's a child involved. But if it's not about, that kind of energy, I'm also feeling that it's really important that you honor yourself, all right? This is the divine feminine. This is about you really embracing who you are. If they don't see this divine feminine in you, will they ever see it? I'm going to say no. I mean, because they're in their own little world over here. So as much as you love this person and as much as you want to see this continue, I think you have to be very, very clear and very realistic about how they really are. Is this truly going to be one of these people that when, you do, eventually get married, if you choose to go in that route, will they be there for you, or are they going to continue to do these ways that they have? Because I feel as if this person likes to do their own thing. I mean, they like to go out and have fun and they're not as ready to ground into a solid commitment because, again, I see that, they're a little immature. I hate to say that, but I'm just feeling as if, they're not ready for a long-term commitment. And this is where all of this energy has come up. It's like, oh my goodness, one more disappointment. Can you handle another disappointment? Do you want to handle another disappointment? So I feel as if, you're at that point where, either this moves to the next level or we got to close this door. And I feel like the direction, that this is eventually got to come to an end. Because you need to move on, Cancer. You need to do things in your own way. And you need to honor yourself, all right? Because I feel like sometimes what happens is we give so much that we lose ourselves in this relationship. And this Empress is saying, don't get lost in this energy. You are really worthy of something very divine. So to hang on to somebody who's sitting on the fence and doesn't really want to commit, is this really the direction you want to go in with this person? Or is it really time to close this door, close this cycle once and for all? I know you don't want to, because this card has come up reversed and I think you've been through so much together. But at the same time, it's like, you need to start looking at what your needs are. And I feel as if, if you turn around and say, all right, I'm done, they're going to get really serious, all right? And they're going to focus in and they're going to be like, but listen, we can do this. I've got this Page of Swords coming up. And it's like, I've got an idea how we can turn things around and one last shot. And I feel as if, when you finally reach that point where they realize that, wow, she may really close that door. He might really close that door is when all of a sudden they snap. Well, is it a little too late? And I feel as if, it's like you've given them countless opportunities to really assert themselves and, try again kind of thing. And now that you're finally at that point where, this time I can't forgive you. And this time, this is what the straw that breaks the camel's back. So regardless of what they're going to try to put in front of you, because I do see that they're going to try to be, get real serious and, but it's still a page, it's like, again, too little, too late, right, Cancer? So I feel like this week you are in that place where do you really want to continue with a relationship that is potentially very, very toxic for you and not the healthiest connection you have? Or do you break free and end this cycle and maybe open the door to the possibilities of somebody new? So yeah, you're really at a crossroads, Cancer. So as always, I'm going to end it here. This is a very big week for you. So, you know, no decisions have to be made overnight. I think conversation is in order. But yeah, again, honor yourself, Cancer, because that's what matters at the end of the day. You matter. All right, so hit that like button. I'll see you all later. Until then, be well.